So I'm here with Dimitri Weber from Goldfield and Banks. Dimitri, good to see you again, back in Perth.
Good evening.
How are you?
Lovely to see you. I'm good.
Yeah, good. Awesome. Yeah, really good. We're here in Harper's Emporium in East Fremantle. Dimitri has just showcased all of his fragrances, the whole collection, which was really good for me because it's the first time I've heard him talking about his fragrances in that much detail. So thank you for doing that. So tell us Tell us about your approach to perfumery and your approach to using Australian botanicals in your products.
Well, it all started with a travel. I mean, I traveled quite a lot in the country, and I just discovered that the country has a lot of richness in the soil, in the ground, and there's a lot of raw materials that you find in cosmetics and that you would find in different other products.
Yep.
And all of these materials have beautiful scents, and I was wondering why these ingredients were never used in fine fragrances. And so this whole idea of creating Australian fragrances, that's when it actually started.
Okay. And
A couple of years ago, yeah.
Yeah, because you started the brand in 2016, 2017.
Well, the press launch was on my birthday on November 2016, but we actually launched the brand in 2017.
Yeah, okay. So what's your vision for the brand? At the moment, you have 6 fragrances in the collection.
Yeah.
You're just about to add the 7th. So how far do you want to take this? Is it how does the collection grow, I guess?
Well, it depends. I mean, I'm currently not working on a new fragrance. Not because I'm not inspired. It's just that I tend to listen to what customers really want, and like for instance with Southern Bloom, I had no intention of creating the fragrance of Southern Bloom until women and men started to talk about Baronia and asking me, Dimitri, why wouldn't you do a fragrance with Baronia? And that's how I started creating a Baronia fragrance.
Right, okay.
Same with Wattle now. My 7th fragrance is based on Wattle, called Mimosa. And initially, I never thought about Mimosa, but then people were saying, Dimitri, Mimosa is a great scent. It's Australian, it's part of the coat of arms, it's a real important symbol in this country.
Yep.
And then I started thinking about Mimosa and smelling it and getting the oils, and that's how I actually start working on this. That's how the process actually starts.
Yeah, fantastic. And that must be pretty
And then
unique.
you roll into this whole fragrance development of Mimosa and you think, oh wow, but that's actually not what I wanted.
Right. Yeah.
Because it doesn't really match the marketing book,
Yeah.
or
Okay.
the time frame.
So it's a journey of discovery each time.
It's a bit impulsive as well.
Yeah, which is exciting.
Which I can do obviously because
It's your brand. You
it's
do
my
what
brand.
you want.
I do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That must be pretty. What you mentioned before about having customers say, "Well, could you, for example, use Mimosa or could you use Baronia?" This must be pretty unique in the industry to have a brand which is responding to customer requests like this. This is fantastic.
Well, the thing is with Goldfield and Bangs, my aim is to really make people happy when they smell my fragrances and when they wear my fragrances, like you saw tonight. I mean, people adore the fragrances, whether it is Pacific Rock Mars or Desert Rosewood. And my aim is really to make people happy when they smell my fragrances. It's not, I think it's very selfish to create something for yourself. I mean, obviously, you want to create something for the others. As a tribute to them or a tribute to the beauty of the raw material or whatever, but it's for them. It's for the men and the women that I create my fragrances, not necessarily for me. I mean, it's not important.
But I know that you wear them because we had lunch in Sydney a few months ago, and you turned up. You smelled of Desert Rosewood, so I know you love them yourself as well, which is good. So
I know I wear them all the time, the time. On that, every morning, every evening, I will wear Goldfield and Bangs.
Right.
I might just wear something different on the weekends, maybe on a Sunday, but usually I always wear Goldfield and Bangs.
Yeah, well, I don't blame you at all. The person that was standing next to me at the event, we were smelling all the perfumes, and she said, honestly, there is not one in this collection that I wouldn't wear. They're all really beautiful. They're all very different. My comment as well, that they're fragrances for fragrance lovers. They're very beautiful. The composition is wonderful, and yeah, definitely something for people who are passionate about fragrance. So, well done, I guess, for creating such a great collection.
Well, thank you. I mean, for the compliment. It's but I think it's what's important today in the industry is that we're so overloaded with all these heavy ingredients, heavy fragrances, that it's also nice for people to know that there are softer fragrances on the market and fragrances that are more subtle and have and evolve in a beautiful way, and fragrances that are actually made for warmer countries as well.
Yeah.
And wearable, because we live in Australia. It's 32 degrees today in WA. I mean, what do you wear? You're not going to wear something very heavy.
True.
And that's what that's the best compliment I get is when people say you feel so comfortable wearing your fragrances because they have this softness and not overpowering, not over the top.
Yep.
Great.
One thing that's really interesting I've noticed, your fragrance Wood Infusion, it smells a certain way when you put it on. It's really lovely, but that's what it actually improves in sunlight. I don't know if you know this. I wore it to a garden party, and it became even more beautiful. And people started saying, "What are you wearing? It smells fantastic." So yeah, they work really well with the Australian heat.
With the temperature of the skin, I noticed with Pacific Rockmoss, for instance, even though Pacific Rockmoss is a really fresh, summery fragrance, you wear it on your skin, and the hotter the temperature, the warmer the temperature, the warmer your skin, and the better the fragrance.
It blooms.
It blooms, and it becomes salty and aquatic, and it's got this beautiful sillage, but always perfectly balanced, not over the top, not overwhelming.
Yeah. Fantastic. Well, Dimitri, thank you so much.
Thank you, Rob.
Great to see you again here in Perth. All the best with your business, and I will look forward to whatever happens next. It's all exciting.
Well, we see each other very soon anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you.